So why is the market going up now? I mean, there are no good news.
That's a great question, and I think it's making me scratch my head to figure it out. You know, we have a saying, and it is a cliche, but that the market never lies, and it never lies because the market tends to discount future information. And so when we look at the current levels that both the S&P and the Dow are at, and we are within striking distance of the recovery highs for the year, yet the news in the Eurozone remains really unresolved and for the most part negative, and the news in the U.S. From an economic standpoint is still quite cloudy, and you know, we don't know what the U.S. economy is doing, but it certainly seems to be stalling at the moment. And the problems in the rest of the world clearly have not been resolved, primarily the Middle East. And so when you add all this up, and then even earnings, I mean, earnings on balance have been better than expected, but the guidance levels have been ratcheted down, and the guidance going forward for a lot of high-profile U.S. companies is in fact quite negative. So when you add it all up, it's sort of a negative scenario. But then when you look at the averages and see where they are, once again, you scratch your head and say, what's going on? And I would simply say, I don't know what's going on, but it's clear to me that the market sees something. There is something out there that is causing this strength in the market, with the Dow at 13.1 within 200 points of its recovery high, and the S&P from a percentage point also within shooting distance of its recovery high. So what is it that's out there? Is it that maybe there is a resolution to the Eurozone problems that we're not aware of? Is it that maybe there's something in the lance out there geopolitically where we're going to get some kind of resolution to some of these issues in the Middle East? Is it that maybe Obama is not going to get reelected and maybe it will be Romney, though the polls certainly don't indicate that? But there is something out there, some good news that the market sees, and the market being the investors in general, that it sees something that perhaps, just perhaps, is the reason for the current strength. Unfortunately, nobody has a crystal ball, and we'll have to wait and see what that is.